Democrats are being called out by members of their own party for refusing to stand during the president's State of the Union address. One America's Rachel Ribaudo has more.
It was a historic night for President Trump as he sought to unify the widening divide between Republicans and Democrats.
Tonight, I call upon all of us to set aside our differences, to seek out common ground, and to summon the unity we need to deliver for the people. This is really the key. These are the people we were elected to serve.
But getting Democrats to put aside politics proved to be difficult for the president, and at times he was forced to motion to them to get on their feet.
One of my greatest priorities is to reduce the price of prescription drugs.
The divide in the room was clear, as many of the Democrats who did show up to the president's first State of the Union address appear to be dressed for a funeral, and most refused to stand and applaud for issues that would normally be considered bipartisan.
And something I'm very proud of, African American unemployment stands at the lowest rate ever recorded. This will be the last time you will ever file under the old and very broken system, and millions of Americans will have more take-home pay starting next month, a lot more. I am asking both parties to come together to give us safe, fast, reliable, and modern infrastructure that our economy needs and our people deserve.
And at one point, Democrat Illinois Congressman Luis Gutierrez stormed out of the chamber as Republicans began chanting USA. The party's resistance to the president's address did not go unnoticed, as many on both sides of the aisle took aim at Democrats for their behavior. In an interview Wednesday morning, Democrat Senator Joe Manchin called it disrespectful, adding it is common courtesy to stand and applaud.
That's the way I was raised in West Virginia. We have respect. There's some civility still yet, and there should be civility in this place. And, in all fairness, Brian, I've seen it on both sides.
Yeah.
When Obama gave speeches, Republicans, that's disrespectful.
But I never saw this.
Disrespectful.
White House Press Secretary Sarah Sanders specifically called out House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi, adding Congress needs to put political difference aside and learn to work in a bipartisan fashion for the sake of the people.
Nancy Pelosi looks like that all the time. I think she should smile a lot more often. I think the country would be better for it. She seems to kind of embody the bitterness that belongs in the Democrat Party right now. I think last night was a good step forward. Hopefully they can let go of some of that, and they have to make a big decision. They need to decide, Chris, do they love America more than they hate this president?
And Senator Ted Cruz also chimed in, saying he was shocked by some of his colleagues who chose to sit while the president touted higher wages and job creation.
It was stunning to watch Washington Democrats sit there stone-faced and refuse to applaud more jobs, higher wages, jobs coming back to America, refuse to applaud wins for the working men and women of this country.
In the weeks ahead, Congress will need to work together to pass a spending bill before the February 8th deadline in order to avoid another possible government shutdown. But without a legislative fix to DACA, Democrats will likely continue to obstruct GOP efforts to approve government funding in a show of resistance to President Trump. Rachel Ribaudo, One America News.
We can use your help. Call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call today.